Chihiro is the true wielder of the Cloud Gouger now. It unlocks his full potential right at the brink of death, like literally the Cloud Gouger has a couple attempts left and is gone. And Chihiro goes face to face with the mafia member that took his father's life. Chapter 31 of Kagurabachi, let's go. At the beginning of the chapter, we get to see the face of the guy who has that tattoo on his hand, who has the connection to the group that is with the Cloud Gougers and killed his dad. It's the first time we've seen his face, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's a great character design for a villain. And he tells Chihiro that if you really grown up, calling him by his full name, you can see Chihiro just like, that when he see that tattoo on his hand, he just knew. He thought back to the moment of when his father died and all the enchanted blades were taken. And his last memories before he was like passed out, he sees this guy with that distinct tattoo on his hand. Chihiro rushes him right away and begins to ask him just a fury of questions. Asking how many are there? Why are you here? The bad guy's even surprised that Chihiro's this calm to interrogate him, like facing the guy who literally took his father's life. Like, if it was me, bro, I'm just like slicing his throat in. He tells him that he's the leader of the Hisaku, the group that are responsible for murdering his father and just trying to aggravate him. And he baits Chihiro to just try to kill him instead of just talking it out. Before hitting Chihiro with the cleanest uppercut, he wasn't even looking at it. Chihiro was like, bro, this dude is so fast. As he's about to hit him with a roundhouse kick, he activates Mai and is able to dodge, getting behind the Hisaku leader. This dude is so cold, bro. He uses the momentum from missing, uses the wall to stop the momentum before hitting the cleanest, and I mean the cleanest, spinning back kick, sending Chihiro flying straight to that like sorcerer barrier wall. As he makes contact with the wall, it ends up like binding him. The guy's like, bro, your enchanted blade is losing output since being broken. Chihiro just surprised how good this dude is and strong, and he hasn't even used magic yet. It doesn't seem like he's actually trying to kill Chihiro or anything. He just doesn't want him to mess up the auction. He doesn't believe that he's strong enough to break free from that bind. I would go back to the auction. The head of the clan is, he talked about 18 years ago, Japan fell into a crisis when the auction got attacked. And that's what began the war with when the enchanted blades were needed. So I didn't even know the auction played that big part in the war. He talks about the hero Chihiro's dad changed everything with the enchanted blade. Now we're back with Chihiro and the leader of the Hisaku. Chihiro's like, why did you put the Shinichi up for auction? You guys had it, like what's the point of giving it up? But mostly he's frustrated and asks, why did you kill my father, bro? That shit broke me when he said that, bro. Just look at the passion in his eyes, bro. You never see him emotional ever. He's always stoic. But when it comes to his father, bro, this is what broke him. The head of the clan is explaining to everyone at the auction about the history, about the enchanted blades and what they were for and how they led their country to victory. The leader guy finally answered why he put the Shinichi up for auction, and it was a declaration of war. Then we get to see the Shinichi up for auction. The reason why he did this was so he could wield the actual Shinichi himself. Oh my God. I don't think I want this guy to hold that. That's why he's been helping out the Zanami clan to make sure this whole plan that he has on goes on perfectly. I'm wondering how does the auction lets him wield the Shinichi, because he can't gain control of those Shinichi because the ownership's already with someone else. Chihiro knows that he cannot let the enchanted blades be left to these people, these corrupt humans. This is where he tells them that he doesn't need the enchanted blade to choose him. He will just enslave them, giving more of Chihiro a reason why to stop this dude. He wonders why he hasn't killed him yet, and he's like, bro, you too green yet. It reminds me of like the relationship between like Hisoka and Gon, where Hisoka didn't want to kill Gon. He wanted to foster and make him even stronger so they could have a crazy battle. He tells him you're relying on the Cloud Gouger, but it isn't much of a threat now because it's broken. He wanted to take his time and have a little chat with Chihiro. He wanted to see the seeds of hatred he sowed in him all those years ago while he killed his father. Surprisingly, Chihiro's really calm, but shook from the news of just seeing the murder of his father right in front of him. He's poking at Chihiro. He was going to tell him the events that happened after his father died. Chihiro right now is depressed, but I'm telling you, he's going to get his get back, bro. You see a flashback of his dad and all the people that are trying to take the enchanted blades, how he needs to stop these people. Thinks back of what that guy said about enslaving them, the enchanted blade. He knew how much he took care of them from their like the boxes, like since he was a kid. It was their day one for the entire time, and wouldn't let the Cloud Gouger die like this, and tells him to die by his side as he releases Mai, his lightning technique. We get to see this. Oh my God, bro. Bro, Kagurabachi going crazy right now.